Stream issues. Maybe they fixed. Looks okay. Let's try sound. Looks okay. Sounds good. Alright, let's do it. So, it's me, it's unbeatable. This is tournament round 4. There isn't a lot on the line. We're both top 8 bound, so not a lot to lose. In an ideal world, we draw here so that we were less likely to play each other in the first round of the top 8, but this is not, that's not how it works here. So my strategy here, he's playing vehicles, I'm playing vehicles. His is more aggressive because of cards like Karizev, Invigorated Rampage, and Thopter Engineer. So my plan is to try to make the game go long, force him to make tough decisions, and try to sneak out a win. Yeah, we can keep that. We'll have to draw land, but with an opening that involves Heart of Kirin and a possible Thalia, it's pretty irresistible. And there we go. I guess that's okay. Let's get right to it, shall we? I mean, if we draw another land, this might be just a run 'em over type hand. Forget that whole going long game thing. We've got Heart and we've got Gideon. It's pretty nutty. Let's see if he has something like a Karizev here, or if he has Smuggler's Copter. He has a tap land. Ooh. That might bite him. Yeah, Bomat Courier, not a card I worry very much about, especially on the draw. He's on the draw, is what I mean. So, let's see what happens. Land? Yeah, it's a land. Unfortunately, it also enters the battlefield tapped. So, this turn, it's Scrounger Spires. And no reason to slow roll or sequence any of it perfectly, because guess what? Our opponent tapped out. Let's start chunking. Really, like a Thopter Engineer wouldn't intimidate me in the least here. And I hope that's kind of what he has. Thalia would be a lot more annoying. Dipala would do nothing. A vehicle wouldn't bother me very much, although I suppose that the 3/5 would be annoying, but we could get through that. We could Gideon, Emblem. One of the odd cards in our opponent's deck is Invigorated Rampage. There are 2 ways to invalidate a pump spell that's all power, no toughness. One is to keep your life high, and the other is just to be too aggressive, to the point where the opponent really doesn't gain anything from a spell like that. There's only 2 of them, so we can't go overboard, but it's important to think about. Wow, I can't believe he... Wow, I really can't believe that he held that back, and he missed a land drop. So it's on. I can't believe he held that back. Or, I mean, I can't believe he attacked with Bomat is what I mean. It seems like having a 3/5 lifelink blocker would be really good. So this one's tough, right? Because it's very tempting to play Gideon. And that might just be all the right moves in all the right places. But man, would an Emblem be good as far as getting through this thing. Of course, he still has to crew that thing, so I shouldn't be that scared of it. And maybe it's just supposed to be Thalia. Maybe that can draw out an Unlicensed Disintegration. If he has Unlicensed Disintegration, he will absolutely saute Gideon, which is really bad. If I play Thalia and he sautés Thalia, then I still hit him for 7 here, and then next turn Gideon might have more free reign. And Thalia is always more effective early in the game, so that's where we're going to go. Whether or not it's right, I don't know. But that Gideon Emblem, instead of the minusing to attack with the heart, still could be a big deal. Because a Gideon Emblem can go right through Harvester with heart. Please play the land, thank you. A little bit of lag, no big deal. Gideon Emblem with Gisela can also go right through the Harvester. Also, like I said, if we can draw a removal spell on Thalia, we absolutely should. We absolutely should. Tap land again because of Thalia. I wonder if he saw that coming, or if it means Thalia's gonna stick. If Thalia sticks, I think he's dead. You could disintegrate the heart. Redirect Gideon. Okay, he's gonna attack. Wow. Just wow. The balls on this man. Maybe he's got an invigorated rampage, so he can gain 7. Cojones the size of grapefruits, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, this has got to be removal in the form of unlicensed disintegration. So, how does this play out? I play Gideon. I can make a knight and I can crew the heart with Gideon. He can disintegrate the heart and kill Gideon, and he takes 6, and I have a knight. I can crew the heart with a creature. I can attack with Thalia Scrounger heart. He kills that. I take 3. I go to 12. That's still pretty safe. He takes 6 again. So I think what I like the best, and what kind of makes him unable to deal with this heart in perpetuity, is I think I like firing up the needle spires. Because that still keeps the whole Gideon heart plan online. And it keeps Gisela out of damage way. So, yep, if he's going to do it that way, we're just going to make him target the needle spires. Although, do I have double white? That might be a big mistake. I don't right now. Let's see if that comes back on me. Could be a really big mistake. I don't deserve... I may deserve to get blown out here. Let's see what happens. Yep. There's the miscalculation. We'll see how much it costs me. He's still got a tough road to go, but he's got one more lifelink punch. But if he goes to 9, it's going to depend what I draw. Pretty big mistake. Let's see if it gets me. We'll see if it costs me or not. It still may be right if I draw a creature I can cast. Just about any spell I can cast. If I draw just about any spell I can cast or an untapped white source, it's not going to hurt me. It did keep the Thalia on the board, which is a big deal. The energy from Aether Hub matters as he gets another 3 life. Man, Harvester is a house. Alright, 9 to 9. Let's see what we draw. Unlicensed, please. I would like to draw one in these vehicle matchups. Ouch. Hurts. Alright. So yeah, now I gotta slow down. Gotta be smart. Crew once, unlicensed, 1, 2, 3 down to 6, 1, 2, 3. So, nope, can't do that. Let's do it like this. Can't do anything. Would really like a removal spell. Yep, unlicensed number 2, that's pretty good. It doesn't suck, right? It's pretty good stuff. Wish I could draw those. Ah. But he is down 2 of them, which means hopefully we can play Giselle and stabilize this board. If he has Sky Sovereign, that's, you know, that is what it is. He has his own heart. Okay, well that's interesting. My controller batteries are low. That's gonna hurt. He has his own Thalia, that's good. Very good. Now what does he want to do? Does he have any good attacks? Not really. He can gain 3 life. That's what he can do. At the cost of tapping 2 of his resources. Probably not very good. Okay. Oh boy. Alright. Definitely this. Because we need to divert his attention away from my life total if we can. At least put him in the bind if he has to do something about it. And we'll also see if he remembers how crewing the heart works. Because that could matter. Interesting. Does he have an engineer? What's your last card? He does have an engineer. Nice. Time to move in. Let's see how he does it. On the bright side, if I lose this game, I'm not going to be, I know I misplayed, and I would have liked to take it back and see what would happen, but I don't think I'd win. 2 unlicensed Disintegration, Heart, Copter, Thalia, Aether Sphere Harvester. It's a really good draw. We haven't drawn any removal. None at all. Absolute 0. Squat. Zip on removal. Alright, here he comes. Let's let him loot. Or not loot. Okay. So, it's definitely here. Here. Now he is only got a heart. He's tapped out. If we survive this attack, we win. Yeah. If we survive this attack, we win. So I have to block here and here, and I go to 1. He goes to 12. I come back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow. Really? Okay. Are we doing this again? Getting by on misplays? Getting by on mistakes? Alright. Go to 1. Am I missing anything? He didn't even use the lifelink. Didn't use it. Alright. 2 aggro, bro. Maybe he did forget how Heart of Kieran and Gideon works, which would be really weird, because he is the vehicle. He is the vehicle deck. But yeah, Heart gets crewed by walkers. There's text on that card. Beyond Crew 3. It's Crew 1 with a Planeswalker loyalty. So, yeah. Gotta keep that stuff in mind, baby. Gotta keep that stuff in mind. Let's get ready for game 2. Let's go to 1. Let's see if we can do it without going to 1, and let's see if we can do it without the Needle Spire's misplay. We beat double Unlicensed Disintegration again. That's the second time we've played against that in 3 games against vehicles in this tournament. We've played against double Unlicensed Disintegration twice. Diverse, you're right. It may not have been a misplay. The Heart proved to be a lot more valuable than that Needle Spires in the end, didn't it? I don't know. So maybe it wasn't a misplay. It sure felt like it at the time. I mean, if I had never drawn another white source, it definitely was, right? Because then I could never cast Gideon. Then the Heart would definitely be doing nothing. So. Alright, let's remember my strategy. Let's try to drag the game out. Because I certainly failed that strategy that game. I can't buy a license, man. I do not draw Unlicensed Disintegration to save my life. It's kind of ridiculous that I'm even in this tournament at all. I should be 0-3, since I can't ever draw Unlicensed Disintegration. Ever. Alright, let's roll. Yeah, look at him go. Look at him go. He is on the move. We're going to have to slow him down, which means we're going to have to take the turn off for Harnessed. Because this is too much damage too fast. It's a pretty good draw. Is there a world where I'd need that energy? I guess I should prioritize this because of Thalia, though. Oof, that's actually pretty rough, right? So, yeah. I better be saving my Disintegration draws, because I can't peel it. Like, I can't draw the darn card. I think if you look through my whole tournament, I've drawn it like once. Alright, he's on triple basic. That's pretty good. And he goes to combat, so let's get rid of this thing. And we'll see if that's a mistake, if he was holding other artifacts. See if we're punishing him. Yeah, he goofed up that one, didn't he? Ooh. Yep, okay. So we're gonna do this again. Yeah, I think we keep taking turns off. I think we have to. It's just gonna be too much damage too fast. What do you got? You must have another creature. There's no way I'm ever gonna kill his Toolcraft. Okay, he powers up. Interesting. Let's take that out. Shoot that right at the sky. Though I'm thinking he kept this hand, and it was like turn 1 Toolcraft, turn 2 Scrounger. Probably drew the Copter, which means I'm guessing he has something like a sky ship, which could get really nasty. So we have to think about that as we set up our turns. Let's get you on the battlefield. He also just could have Unlicensed, which we haven't given him a chance to cast. Ram's expertise. Okay. He's got some 1/1s. And a Kari. Hand's pretty low, though. Let's see. Is his last card an unlicensed disintegration, right? Oof. I hope not. That's a lot of damage over there. That's a pretty good draw to at least mitigate it. And I definitely want to combine it with this. I don't want this to get unlicensed. I want to prevent an unlicensed. So, if that is in fact an unlicensed or some kind of removal, I think I just want to swing and get my life. He doesn't run push, I don't think. I really want to, yeah, I want to swing and get my life here. What don't I want to block with? I don't want to block with Pia, Kira, and Nalar. If he's going to kill something, I want him to target that. If it's disintegration, it does screw me, but it can't kill me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then next turn, hopefully I can set up Angel with Harvester active and lifelink. So if he tries to disintegrate the Harvester, I swing the game. At least that's what we're going for. We'll see if it's good enough. He doesn't want trades. Wow. Okay. I don't either. I'll go to 10. Pretty safe number against 2 cards in hand. Weird choice. I think trades are in his best interest. That is my opinion. Alright. Let's see what happens now. See if all our setup works. One thing to consider is what to do if he does nothing. I guess if he does nothing... No, I don't want to cast that. I guess if he does nothing, it's very tempting to do nothing myself. We could fling a Thopter at his Toolcraft. Okay, so he drew a land. So his options aren't going to be better than last turn. And if he has a removal, he'll try to set it up on the Harvester. Or he won't attack at all if he sees through my clever ruse. Alright. Or he's going to go super wide. Here it comes. And he's got the mana up for unlicensed. He didn't play he didn't play it last turn, which tells me it probably is. Oh, he's passing. Okay. So, if he's going to pass, what's the play? Do I do nothing? Are more draws on my side or his side? I think they're definitely on my side. I have more options with the cards I have. That's a good draw. We can play that land. Please tap that. Yes, please. That will do. And now we have something we can like sack and recur to Pia. And an easy way to crew. Now I could send this in and try to draw out an unlicensed or something. I guess that baits an attack. That's fine. We'll definitely do this. Alright, now if he even has the disintegration, he has to attack in to force me to play Avacyn. If he forces me to play Avacyn, I still get some good trades off my indestructible creatures. Take out a few of his boys. But I don't think he has it. I think he'd attack. I think it's more likely Invigorated Rampage or something. Which does not scare me. Okay. He wants to do with that. That's fine. I can kill it, though. I don't have anything in here to get back. But seems like a fair target. Also, let's see, I'm not going to play Archangel this turn anyway, so yeah, it makes sense. Let's block like this and see if we can draw something out. We probably can't. He's probably too smart for that, but we should find out. Is that targeted right? Yes. Okay. There we go. Now what you got? Land. Uh-oh. A little bit of flooding going on. Alright. Hello. Oh boy. How does this change things? There's a lot of options now. But I think for sure the right option is right in front of me and shouldn't be overthought. Giving my opponent more time with this board is absolutely silly. And there it is. Okay, he's going for it. So, we can't have that now, can we? Our opponent did play this pretty smart. But we're not allowing that to happen. So, in you go. He didn't get blown out by Avacyn, but he doesn't have a clean way to deal with it either. He'll have to draw something. Well, I mean, that disintegration did keep this from happening, so, but I'd say he's in a sad place now, because, man, oh man. The big red lady is here. Becky Lynch has shown up to win the women's title on SmackDown, for you wrestling fans. Straight fire. There, wow, look at that. Look at that, everybody. That's how you draw, man. That is how you draw in this game. That is freaking brilliant. So yeah, that's good stuff. All right, we have to think. That's what you do. I get double disintegrated every game. Double disintegrated. Now he's got to think about an attack. I still have 3 life to gain. It's very unlikely I can get punked out by anything off the top. Yep, get back your Scrounger. Okay, okay. I think we get our blocks on and wipe the field. he's empty-handed. He'll have to draw even better than that to deal with Chandra. Like, he'll have to draw something like a skyship into a something that can crew it. So let's crew up. Let's drop the Haymaker. And even if he, let's see. Do I gain the life? Because at this point, if he draws the skyship, I only need one more energy to take it down. So I could draw something like an Aether Hub, and then the Harness Lightning would kill it. So I should leave that option to myself, so I have that draw. If I use the energy now, I don't even have that draw if he pulls Skyship out of his butt. Alright. What you got, Unbeatable? Unbeatable has replaced by AI. Boom. So, one of the reasons I played a slower vehicle deck that went all the way up to Chandra was for the mirror, and Chandra came through in the mirror, so it feels nice to get paid off by a decision, a card decision like that, because a lot of it's theory crafting. You just don't know what you're going to bump into when you play ladder or when you practice, but cards like Avacyn and Chandra, they're specifically in the deck because of matchups like this, because vehicles are so popular and so good. So, there we go. Alright, I got messages. I'm gonna go read some messages. Screen's gonna get silly for a minute, but I'll come back. Don't go nowhere, but if you do go somewhere, thank you. Thank you for coming out and supporting and enjoying the tournament. Yeah, I ground all that gold, Bob. I ground all that gold. Nighthawk has an unbeatable quote. Nice luck, lucker. I don't know, man. I played the hand I kept for the most part. I think he got pretty fortunate, but it is what it is. Like, I mean, I didn't top deck the Avacyn or the Chandra. I did top deck the Chandra, but even then, I didn't play it that turn. We were setting up things for a long time on Avacyn. That game really just rotated around Avacyn until Chandra showed up.